Alright, here we are for game 2 in round 1. This isn't that amazing of a hand, but I have a 2-drop and a key rune and a worm, so I think we'll go ahead and keep it. His deck didn't seem that fast. Well, that's not exactly what I was looking to draw. And by not exactly, I mean not at all at this point. But that's okay. He'll probably offer a trade with the Skinbrand Goblin. At this point, my hand's so slow, I would accept that trade. He doesn't know that we don't have any gates, probably, so... And if he wants the Blood Rush to keep a 2-1 Goblin alive, whatever he discards is going to be better than a 2-1 Goblin, so... Alright, well that worked out pretty well. So we're getting pretty close to Ruination Worm time. We got a Ground Assault. Still got a little ways before we're to Borborygmos. Not sure why he's so angry. Maybe because nobody plays him because he costs 8. I think I'm okay killing that. I mean, at this point it doesn't do a whole lot, but eventually it could be an issue. So the question is, do I want to attack and trade with my key rune? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, next turn I can play a Ruination Worm, so I'm going to go ahead and just Ground Assault that guy right now. Swing for 3. And then next turn we'll play a Ruination Worm. And we're 1 away from a Borborygmos. He's down to 3. And we have Borborygmos. Again, I mean, he's got an Act of Treason. That's bad for us, at least one of them, but if that, you know, if he steals, he plays an Act of Treason, he plays an Act of Treason. Alright, well that's bad. I don't really want to lose my Gruul key rune, but I think I'm gonna swing with this guy. So he can block with both and kill my guy, but I clear both his guys out, and the next turn I play a Borborygmos. I think that's fine, because I don't really want there to be any way for him to kill my Borborygmos. So if I can clear his board out, which he may or may not do here, he might, but he does not. So that's fine. In fact, I think that's preferable. And next turn, we're not going to block the Rest Scarab. We would block a Skinbrand Goblin if he has a way to, you know, trick, Blood Rush, whatever. That's fine. Okay. I mean, if I make this a guy and I block, then he can destroy it before it deals damage, so definitely not doing that. Plus I get to play my Borborygmos, so... Okay, Homing Lightning is obviously very good. Let's, he can't block here, or he can't block profitably here. So we're going to swing. His last card could be a Act of Treason, which would be bad. In fact, if it is an Act of Treason, he probably wins, right? 10... Yeah, he would definitely win if his last card's an Act of Treason. Maybe shouldn't do that. I mean, he's clearly thinking, do I have a Blood Rush here? Because if I do and he doesn't block, he just loses. which is pretty possible. I have a few of them, but not a ton of them. I did show the Slaughterhorn. I have 2 of them. In fact, Slaughterhorn would be pretty good for me right here, but... okay, I think that's probably a wise choice by him. Again, if his last card's Act of Treason, we are going to lose. And I'm okay with that. It could be. He might have 2 or 3 of them. If he has other ones, it's especially good against us. Because that, especially with the card we already showed, and we clearly are playing just big beefy guys. So well, this doesn't appear to be an act of treason. It is not. Okay. So we cannot activate the key rune and play a homing lightning. We're definitely playing a homing lightning. We can also just pitch this plains and kill the Croconura right now. That seems pretty good. In fact, that seems really good. And then we're going to play the Homing Lightning on the Ember Beast and then swing with both, and he has just no profitable blocks whatsoever. In fact, I mean, he's got to block one of them, which means no matter what, I shouldn't lose next turn. Even if he pulls out an act of treason, if it doesn't block, he loses. So he has to block. And if I draw 1 land, I win, I think. Oh, well, I didn't hit a single land, and I did brick on my Clan Defiance, so... Of course, Big E was spelled with 2 G's. But, so it's looking good. I mean, obviously if we hit 1 land, we just win. That would have been beneficial. If he... if he steals a Borborygmos... if he steals a Borborygmos and hits, like, 3 lands, he can kill it. Kill him. Alright, so we win round 1 with a deck full of 6, well not full of, but a 6-drop, a 7-drop, and an 8-drop. Played both the 7-drop and the 8-drop, and they both won games. And you could see, even if I didn't play Borborygmos, Ruination Worm is just very tough to deal with in this format. I mean, 7/6 is so tough to deal with, really in any format, but this one in particular, so many little guys, it's just so hard to block him. I mean, removal, obviously, like a Grizzly Spectacle or something, is going to be good against your best guy no matter what. But, you know, by the time you cast your 6 and 7 drop, they've probably used a lot of their removal, unless you just didn't play anything, to try to clear their way to get in there and win quick, which is what most people are trying to do. But there for us, in Gruul in general, I think you can get away with playing some 6 and 7 drops. First time I played Borborygmos, he worked good in conjunction with my other 7/6. Still, and discarding the 1 planes to clear the board to attack was pretty good. Didn't hit another land. It's a little tough, I guess, if you're only running 17 lands, and you have to play somewhere between 6 and 8 of them with a Gruul Key Rune and a Verdant Haven to get there. But anyway, pretty happy with that. I got a lot of removal, but super slow, so I wasn't sure about what would happen there, but I'll see you guys in round 2. Okay, so we're going to kill the Sapphire Drake. That's what we're going to do. Then we're going to make our Foundry Champion stay alive. No reason to pay the extra mana, I suppose, although I'm going to be completely out of cards here, so what the hell. So that, I mean, I think that works out okay, because we still have a big guy, and we're going to play a Greenside Watcher, so it's going to be, we don't know what his 3 cards are, but he still doesn't have any great blocks. At the moment, he does have lots of cards. I think keeping the pressure on there was good. I lose a big creature, but I kill 2 of his big creatures and keep 1 and get to play another guy with him at 5. I think that just makes, I think that's the best play. Obviously, it probably depends on what he plays here, what we draw. We are completely out of cards, obviously, so luckily we do have 15 life, and we got rid of the Sapphire Drake, which does twice as much damage as the Mind Eye Drake, so even if we stall out for a few turns, we shouldn't, you know, he starts playing blockers and we stall out, we should have, it's not like we're close to dying. It's probably not going to turn in one turn. I mean, that's okay. That makes it so that he can't block with his Key Rune. Alright, now he's got lots of power on the board. So, let's see. That's not what we wanted. I mean, we can make this guy bigger, but at this point, is that important? We can deal 6, 2, 4. I mean, I guess it is important, because if he tries to double block or triple block, we can kill 2 guys. Let's see. I mean, at this point, he has to triple block to kill my guy. So, I mean, he could chump block, for sure. Chump block, kill my guy. In fact, maybe because of that I should just attack with the Foundry Champion. I mean, that does let him triple block to kill me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean, it does let him triple block to kill me. I do kill 2 of his guys. I don't know if that seems great. Let's say I attack with both. He probably blocks here, kills my guy, and chump blocks with one of these guys. It's got to be what he would do, right? I don't know if defense is the way we want to go either, though. 5. Ugh, this one's tough. I don't know that it's super clear on the attack here whether we should or should not. Can make our guy 7/6, very much like a Ruination Worm. I mean, I could kill 2 good guys if he triple blocks, like this one and Actually, I don't even know which one I want to kill. Probably this one. He doesn't have that much mana to make this guy very good at the moment. So I guess I'd probably kill this guy and this guy. And if I attack with this guy, then he just chump blocks. That doesn't seem as good, I don't think. I don't really want my Foundry Champion to die either. Is it worth a Foundry Champion dying to kill this guy and this guy? That is the question. I don't know the answer to that at the moment. My Foundry Champion for those two guys, but then he's got these guys and cards. I think I want to stay back. Is that the wrong play? He can't attack. I mean, he can attack with two flyers. I mean, he can't really attack. He can attack with two flyers, but I don't... Or an unblockable and a flyer. I don't know. Maybe attacking is better there. Not really sure. He's a Dimir, so you gotta think he's gotta have some sort of removal. I mean, you gotta think that. I mean, I have some cards. a ground assault would be strong. Then I kill this guy, and he can triple block with these guys to kill my Foundry Champion, but then his board's completely wiped. And I have a Greenside Watcher. He does have two cards. Not really sure whether I should have attacked there or not. Seems like trading my Foundry Champion for a Mind Eye Drake and a Syndicate Enforcer isn't that good. Because then he's left with a 2-2 and an unblockable 2-2 to my 2-1. I think I'd rather see what we draw. Like I said, his attacks aren't very good. I mean, he could attack with a key rune or make me mill a couple cards. He's got an extort guy, obviously, so he can... I mean, he doesn't have a lot of swamp, but he could extort something, probably. So I probably don't want to give him a ton of turns. But... I don't know. Apparently he's deep in thought also. So I guess I'll pause it and come back when he does something. Alright, he's tapping islands. Okay. My guess is that's going on a Mind Eye Drake, or... Yeah, probably a Mind Eye Drake to draw a card here. Attacking here seems bad for him, though. I mean, I guess he knows at that point he has to chump block. He can't kill my guy. I mean, he could... And I might even attack with my Greenside Watcher at that point, make him double chump block. I'd rather trade my Greenside Watcher for one of these guys. But he's gonna get a card. We'll see if Last Thoughts turns this game completely around or not. Interesting. I would think he would have paid the extort on that. Don't know that there's any single blue or black mana card other than, I guess, Killing Glare? Or not Killing Glare, the one that, Death's Approach? Death's Approach. So there you go. Alright, well, that's not... I would say that's about the complete opposite of what I was hoping to draw here. By the complete opposite, I mean Barbarigmos, or really anything. Anything other than a forest. I'm running short on time, and if I'm going to win, I'm going to have to win 2. So I think that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a tough attack here, but he has to block, so I think I have to... I mean, with him drawing cards with this Mind Eye Drake, I absolutely have to get in there. He's just going to chump block, probably with the Dusk Mantle, I guess. But, interesting. That is not what I expected, but is fine. I guess he figures he can start paying to deal me 2 damage. That's true. Let's see, what does it cost? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, he could do that, but then he can't attack with his key rune. So it does the same at this point. I don't think I had a choice but to attack there. But things are definitely looking much worse than they did early on. Looked like when we had a Ruination Worm and a Foundry Champion, we were looking pretty good. The Dinro Horror really actually hurt us pretty badly because it tempoed us out on the Ruination Worm, made us discard a Homing Lightning. Well, that's probably going to be game over. That's probably going to do it. It's putting all your eggs in one basket here on the Mind's Eye Drake, but I guess what else are you going to do? I mean, double tapping this guy isn't going to do a whole lot, but... and that's why I would have kept the Extort guy. I don't really know. I guess he was thinking if he had to, he could just deal me damage to get through to win, which is true. I think the card draw at this point is just too much. Huh. I mean, I guess I might as well kill this guy. Gives me a turn, right? 2, 4, 6. I mean, it doesn't really give me a turn, but is it better to save it and try to tap a guy? I mean, he's going to keep Hands of Binding this guy. So this guy's not going to win me the game right now anyway. I think I have to do this. He's almost out of time also, so if I start playing faster, maybe we can get him to time out. This game's not looking promising at all. He's going to hit for 2, possibly 4, put me on a 2-turn clock, and draw a card and tap my guy. That's not good. Not good. But killing this guy was worth it, I think, because otherwise he swings for 2, 4, 6, and then he's pretty much ready to mill me. So, Hands of Binding, and really it's Last Thoughts. Hands of Binding is definitely, those two together are definitely getting us here, but the Last Thoughts drawing a card every turn is almost tougher to deal with than the Hands of Binding. In this particular instance, Hands of Binding is very, very good because my guy's big and strong, but trying to think of what we can draw. I mean, he drops any creature, we're pretty much done. Scorchwalker. Yeah, so I'm going to take 4 in the air and I just lose. Yeah, I think we just lose. So I'm going to make him attack, but Scorchwalker on the ground is not going to do anything. He's unblockable, he flies. So let's just go ahead and lose. Feel free to let me know if you think I played this game really poorly. I think there were a lot of kind of tough decisions regarding the Homing Lightning, the Foundry Champion, whether I should have played the Clan Defiance there, but I think it was a good time to play it. I killed a big 4/4 and a flyer. Obviously, if I had it to kill a Mind Eye Drake, we'd be in good shape now, but what are you gonna do other than lose this game, which is what we are going to do. So let's see, were we close at all? I mean, Ground Assault keeps us alive a turn or so, but yeah, we weren't going to win this one. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything in here we really want to play? I don't think so. I didn't see really much removal maybe Forced Adaptation would be good against him. All I saw was the 1 Death's Approach. Maybe Spire Tracer's bad. I'm just gonna run this back. I think it's what we have is better than trying to run a Forced Adaptation.